Well, I'm not too proud or too busy with the Breeze Show coming up in about an hour and a half or maybe 2 hours to avoid a little horse genuflection. And this is Happy Match, our 3-year-old colt by Tiznow, who just had himself a nice little breeze over the weekend, half mile. Did it the right way. And I was down here in January. We talked about this, how quickly horses can mature. He looks like he has put on the right kind of weight. His hind end is getting beefier and more defined. And these are my first impressions as a horseman coming back here now about, what, 2 months later. I was down here for the Gulfstream Park Thoroughbred Owners Conference back in early January. And this dude was a big dude at that point, but he is, in my estimation, reacting positively to the additional pressure and the race that he had a little while back in the earlier part of the month. There will not be a ton of training. There won't be much more training this morning because they will close the racetrack at 9 o'clock to get ready for the Breeze Show for the 2-year-old and training sales that are coming up this coming Wednesday. And West Point's down here and ready to see what we can see. I spent, as I posted on Chatter last night, spent a fair amount of time on the plane just kind of going through the buyer's guide. Hello, Bobby V's log, or going well. Spent some time going through the buyer's guide, which allows you to really understand who owns these horses that are going through the Breeze Show and how much they have in already. But this is a little bit of a nice sideline. This is a nice distraction from the Breeze Show today, which will, probably go about 4 or 5 hours, I would think. Really, depending on how quickly they can ferry each one of these horses out to the racetrack, do their 1/8 of a mile or their 1/4 mile breeze. 154 horses were cataloged. I imagine that maybe 110 of those, maybe 120 of those will actually breeze. Maybe I'm a little bit way off. But anyway, you can see the dapples on Happy Match's flank here. This is a horse that's looking happy and healthy, and I'm looking forward to his next start, whether that's 2 turns or 1 turn for him. So with that, it's nice to have everybody join in quickly here. Maybe we'll be hearing from Happy Match later on this year. Won't we, buddy?